let's look at kicking up into handstand. For this demo and for this practice, instead of thinking about bringing one leg off the wall at a time to balance, instead, I'd like you to think about yourself getting hugged in from all sides so that you can get as tall as possible. And then once we're up there against the wall, we'll try to bring our entire body off the wall at once. Before we get there, let's not rush. Let's figure out how to get there. So we have to organize first. How do we kick up to the wall? Take downward facing dog with your hands pretty close to the wall, just like a couple inches. Don't go too close or the wall's gonna bounce you off. And don't go too far away, especially if you're scared. But for this demo, or for this exercise, come about 6 inches away from the wall. Spread your fingers wide, wrap your triceps in, and find a downward facing dog. Allow your downward facing dog to be a little shorter than usual and lift both of your heels up high. Lift your favorite leg up to the sky. There's going to be one that intuitively feels a little bit stronger. And check out that your hips are square. So your left hip point will roll down toward the floor and your right outer hip will lift up to the sky if you're lifting your left leg like me. Now, this lifted leg has to stay super straight and super charged. And the power to lift off is coming from the bend of your down leg in combination with your exhalation. So when you're ready, you'll look down into the space between your thumbs, slightly forward. Bend your down leg, and on an exhale, find a kick up. You can do it a couple times like that in combination with your breath. Keep this uplifted leg super straight. Deep breath in. Exhale, press. Deep breath in. Exhale, press. You can go a couple times like that until you catch the wall. Once you find the wall, let your head drop and let your entire back body meet the wall. This is important. Press down into the boundary of the earth, extend your arms and scrub your heels up the wall. So you're getting as tall as you can. And you can let your pelvis, your rib cage, and your head just all find alignment. Now, clip your hip points toward your bottom ribs, and like we did in the warm-up, try to fill your back waist up. Squeeze your inner legs together, spread out through your toes, grab the ground with the pads of your fingers and see if you can bring your feet away from the wall at the same time. So instead of going one leg at a time, see if you can go both legs at a time. Come down and relax. You can take a child's pose in between attempts or roll out through your wrists. Notice that when you kick up, that you might prefer to always lead with the same leg. For example, I really like to press off with my right foot and I lead with my left leg. So here's a trick for you to try to create some balance as you practice handstand at home. You can take a block and bring it underneath your non-dominant side. So what do I mean by that? I just told you that I like to lead with my left leg up usually. So I don't have as much success getting up to the wall when I kick my opposite leg up. What you can do is give yourself a little head start by stepping your non-dominant or your non-preferred foot down on a low and wide block. Lift your opposite leg up. Again, remind that leg to be super straight. Try to square off your hips and pelvis. Look down to the floor so you have a relationship with it. And then on your exhale, press off. Be mindful that the block is there to help you, but don't let yourself come crashing down into it. So a couple times like that, give it a try. When you feel tired, give yourself a break and rest. Good luck.